welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this very dark, dramatic, kind of plum, smoky eye. Honestly, when I sat down to film this, I kind of had no idea what I was trying to accomplish. I did know that I've been wanting to do kind of a plum look for a hot minute, so I was hoping the final project would turn out pretty close to what I was aiming for, and I actually really like it. It does look a little bit more purple than it does plum, but that doesn't bother me too much. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Maybe you've noticed my new background. I am not gonna lie, I kind of ripped off Nikki Tutorials. She is amazing lately with her background. She changes them all the time with like lighting and stuff like that, and I, like her, literally have my back against the wall, so I was running out of creative ideas, and after all my Halloween tutorials I just really wanted to change it because I got to have a different background every time. So I decided to throw up some beaded curtains and some Christmas lights, and I really like it so far. So let me know what you guys think of my new background. I think it's something a little bit different. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Pinterest, all that good stuff. Thumbs up the video if you like it, and also please subscribe. I should have another video up for you guys before the end of the week. I love you more than you will ever know. Bye! Okay guys, instead of MAC Painterly like I usually use, today I'm using Pro Longwear Concealer. This is the one I usually use underneath my eyes and on my face to prime my lids. I'm not using Painterly today because it is a cream shadow actually as opposed to a primer, so they get kind of sticky, and the last thing I need is to put another cream shadow, which is Constructivist from MAC, on top of an already sticky base because it can be really difficult to blend out. So when I'm using a cream eyeshadow as a base for the rest of my eyeshadows in a look, I tend to go in with a really light, thin eye primer. So just put that all over the lower part of the mobile lid and blended it out with my finger. And then I'm going in with Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek mixed with Creme Brûlée from Makeup Geek. And I took this on my E40 brush from Sigma, which is my absolute favorite blending brush. And I'm just taking this up on the crease from inner corner to outer corner. This is acting as our transition color. Just make sure it's equally as dark each side of the eye. Then I'm going in with Bitten from Makeup Geek, which is my absolute favorite eyeshadow from any company ever. It's so unique and amazing. And then I'm taking that on a 217 brush from MAC. I love this color, but I will tell you it's difficult to blend, so take your time with this. You really want that Bitten to be sandwiched between the Constructivist paint pot and the Peach Smoothie Creme Brûlée mixture we have going on as our transition color. So just take your time, work in small amounts, and make sure there's no harsh edges. Then I'm going in with Deep Damson from MAC. You can use Sketch. Deep Damson is a pro color, so it's not that easy to get a hold of, but Sketch will definitely work. I just really wanted to use this, and I'm taking it on a more precise blending brush, and I'm taking that even lower than Bitten. This is the darkest color we're going to put on our lid, so make sure you blend it out. You really want there to be a nice gradient effect between all of your colors. And if you need to, go back in with old brushes that you've already used on your eye to blend again, add a little bit more intensity. That's one of the biggest tricks, is you're going to have to go in and add color. Then I went back in with a little bit more of that Constructivist paint pot on the lid, where I'm going to lay down our next color, which is kind of supposed to be the plum of the show, but it is Last Call from Urban Decay. I really wanted this color to turn out much more plum looking than it did. It kind of looks like a cranberry color when I look at it here, but I still really like the way that it looks, and I'm just patting that all over that Constructivist paint pot. The paint pot underneath it just gives it something to cling to and make it a little bit more intense. And then just going back in with old brushes and adding the intensity of colors and blending them out. I do this every time I add a color. Then I took a Eye Kohl. This is Feline from MAC, and I'm just running this really close to my lash line. Messy, it really doesn't matter because you're going to smudge it out with a black eyeshadow like you see me doing here. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is supposed to be really blown out, but you do want to try to keep that black as close to the lash line as you can because you still want to be able to see that lid color. I slowly moved it up into the outer corner of my eye because that is the shadow that is going to be the one that brings the dimension and the depth to this look. And then once again, working it up into the colors and blending them all out. I look so funny with eyebrows and no foundation. Then I'm going in with Rice Paper. It is my holy grail under brow highlight. You've seen me use it in every single video I've ever done, I do believe. Then I went in with mascara to prep the eyes for eyelashes, and today I used Foxxy lashes from Koko Lashes. They are definitely giving me life lately. I think I've used them almost every day I've done my makeup recently. They're perfect. I didn't even know if I should include me doing my lashes, but for all I know, this is the first time you've ever seen a YouTube video, so yeah, we do false lashes around here. Then I just put a little bit of liquid liner to my lash line, not that you can see, just to make sure that you can't see the band of my lashes. Then going back in with that Pro Longwear Concealer, I'm going to begin the process of highlighting my under eye area and the rest of my face. Obviously, I've done my foundation at this point. I used the Cover FX one I mentioned in a haul recently, and so far, I really like it. Just put this underneath the eyes, on the chin, on the Cupid's bow, and on my forehead, and blend it out with a beauty blender, making weird faces whilst I do it. Now I'm going in with my Holy Grail concealer slash highlight setting powder. This is Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the color Diffused Light. Now I'm just taking that on a Real Techniques brush. I use this brush to powder the areas of my face that I set the highlighter with because I'm very oily and it will definitely move if I don't make sure to set all the areas I apply the concealer. I just work with small amounts and go in and lightly tap it all over the highlighted areas. Then I'm going in, not that you can see, put your head up, Whitney, with that Bitten color to start smoking out the lower lash line. I put this one down first, and then I'll go in systematically with the other dark colors that I use. So as always, it'll be Bitten, and then the next color we use, which is Deep Damson, will go a little bit closer, and then black will go even closer. The brushes get smaller the closer to the lash line they get, if you've noticed. Then I'm taking this Nylon, beautiful color from MAC. It's my favorite inner eye highlight color, and just kind of working that there next to my tear duct. This step is optional, but it really opens up my eyes, and I think it really adds a little something extra to any smoky eye look. Then I'm lining my waterline with black eyeliner. You can skip this part. You don't have to line it. You can line it with purple, but when I go for a smoky eye, I don't mess around. I'm going for the smoky eye. So yeah, this is the eyes done. And now I'm moving on to bronzing, and I use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzing powder. This is the dark chocolate one, and I'm bronzing my face. When I bronze my face, I'm literally just adding warmth to my face. So I'll put some on my forehead. I'll work a little bit really close to my ears, really close to my hairline, but I do not use this to contour with because you don't want to put like a red or a warm tone as your contour. You want to use something more ashy. This is Java from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I take this on a NARS Ita brush, and I use this to very precisely place my contour. It doesn't go all over my face, this ashy color. It's just where I want to bring structure and dimension. Bronzing is for warming, contouring is for carving. Then I also use that to contour like my nose and my jaw and everything like that too. Then I took Becca's, I think this is called Wild Honey blush. I've used it before. It's a really nice neutral blush that's not going to compete with the colors we have on the eyes. And I'm just using this to blush up my cheeks. I really only like matte blush. I will say if you're going to use a bright eye like this, very colorful, try to use something a little bit neutral. Then I'm going in with that powder, get a girl, that powder brush just to make sure everything is blended. And now I'm taking Stila's All Over Shimmer Duo in Kitten on a fluffy blending brush. I think this is like a 224 or something from MAC. And since the planes of my cheeks are pretty small, I'm going to use this brush to very precisely put it in the areas that I want it. Sometimes if I use too big of a brush, it just goes everywhere. Then I'm taking this NARS lipstick. It's the Audacious lipstick in the color Raquel. I've mentioned it very recently in a haul. And I'm going to put this all over my lips like so. I didn't use a lip liner today. And for my lip gloss, I decided to go in with Bite Rambutan. Put that on and you are done. I love you guys so much. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye!